Hi and welcome to Blue Utopia. In this video we're going to do an overview of Blue Utopia, cover the different modules and what each of them does and how they work together, and cover how we navigate through the application. So our starting point is being logged into the admin panel. We're going to focus most of this video on these modules here on the left, what each of them does, how they interact with each other, and how to navigate through them. The modules that you will see on the left will differ depending on what your team has subscribed to from Blue Utopia, as well as what you've been given access to by your team administrator. So I'm going to start by just quickly going through each of these and what each of them does. The website module controls all of your website content, everything from your pages to your homepage, news, blog, everything is controlled here. All of your web content is controlled here. Constituents is your 360-degree view of every person in your database, whether somebody comes in from an online donation or whether they sign up to endorse you on your website, whether they're imported from, say, ActBlue or the van. Everybody comes in as constituents, and you can see absolutely everything you know about that one single person. Organization and Packs is essentially the same application as constituents, but it has a very different structure to it because organizations have different offices and then different people associated with those offices. So it's the same concept in terms of you can see everything that you know about one single organization at a time. Email campaigns is your email broadcast engine. It integrates completely with website in that when somebody signs up or joins your campaign or donates or volunteers, they automatically go onto an email list where you can email them automatically. Lists and reports. If constituents is where you go and get every single piece of information that you know about one single person, lists and reports is where you go and get an entire group of people associated around a certain flag or variable. For instance, you could go get everybody who lived in Springfield or everybody who donated in 2013. You can get any list that you want to here in lists and reports. Finances is where you keep control of all your financial transactions. For a lot of organizations, that's really just donations. But for some political organizations, it also includes disbursements, debts, loans, in-kind contributions, all the things that are required for compliance reporting. Managing data is a very powerful application. It allows you to import, export, mass edit your data, totally customize your data structure. So it's really reserved for internal staff users. Compliance reporting is just for political campaigns. It files compliance reports to state and federal agencies like the FEC, or here in Washington State it's the PDC. Volunteer is an in-depth dedicated volunteer module. Allows you to track schedules, jobs, performance of your volunteers, things like that. And then obviously we've already covered dashboard and getting started in another video, but basically dashboard is what everybody gets, a dashboard, and you can customize that. And then getting started is your module that allows you to walk through a lot of the critical steps of getting started at the very beginning. So that is a really quick rundown of the different modules that are available in Blue Utopia. Now we're going to cover a little bit about navigation. So let's start here in website. You go to website, we land at the website dashboard. This is pretty common among a lot of the modules, is that you've got your own custom dashboard here, but every time you go into a module you get a dedicated dashboard specific to that module. So here on the website you can easily see you've got, and this is a demo site so this doesn't have a lot of data, but you've got newest volunteers, website visitors, all of your website content summary. So all of these are pre-populated for you based on the module that you're in. If one of these is very relevant to your job, you could easily just click that right there and add it straight to your own dashboard, and that would automatically appear in your own dashboard as soon as you log on. So we should cover like how to navigate. Up here, when you first log into the module, you have a top row of navigation tabs, and these essentially dictate what mode you operate in. So if we go into site configuration, we are going essentially into the configuration mode for that site, and we get the top line of tabs gets replaced, and all of these are around configuring the website. Configuring the website is generally considered things that you have to do one time and then you're done. So from here we can set up our site name, our site keyword, descriptions, contact preferences, all of these tabs, selecting templates, modifying our menu, our site preferences. All these are things that we do within site configuration. So if I want to get back to the main area, I just click website back on the left, and now go into edit manage website, which is all of the things that we do on a daily basis, like managing our pages and managing our homepage, blog, and events. So that's how we navigate within the module, and then within the application we can literally just go here to manage data. Again, you're going to see a dashboard that's very dedicated to managing data. Again, you go into configure data fields, and you go into certain modes like configuring data fields or managing and cleaning up your data. Again, we'll go into detail about what each one of these are in their own dedicated video, but this gives you an idea of what the different modules do, how they work together, and how you navigate once you go into a module. A few last remaining things I might show you are the contextual help that's right here. So it changes based on the module. So if you go to manage data, you're going to get help that's around managing your data. If you change modules, then your contextual help changes to things that are more relevant to that module. And then up top are the ability to toggle back and forth between different systems if you have access to different systems, the support module, and then the ability to log out. That's a brief overview of kind of the different modules and what each of them does and how they work together. Like I said, you might see very different modules based on what your permission levels are and what you subscribe to, but I hope this was very helpful. Thanks very much for watching.